Hey Foogalams, today we're making some weird food again. It's gonna be an inside-out pickle. We've never made this before. I've never seen anybody else make this before, so we'll see what happens.
An inside-out pickle?
Oh. Hey Foogalams, today we're making an inside-out pickle. It's weird food day again, and we'll see what happens.
An inside-out pickle?
Hey Foogalams, today we're making some weird food again. It's gonna be an inside-out pickle kind of a day.
Hey Foogalams, today we're gonna do something weird and different again. So we're gonna make a Chicago dog, but instead of the bun, it's a pickle.
We'll see how it turns out.
Chicago dogs are one of my favorite niche foods. So everyone comes here for the pizza. I'm here for that too, but I stick around for the hot dogs.
Right.
So Brett, pop quiz, because I'm not sure you really know what makes a Chicago dog a Chicago dog.
The celery salt.
Okay, well there's a slew of ingredients, so
No,
let's
it's
list
really
them off.
just the celery
We got
salt.
the celery salt.
You can get Chicago dogs that are Chicago dogs that don't have it. They're not.
They're not. You need some essential ingredients to be a Chicago dog. So we got the celery salt.
So celery salt, some kind of relish on it.
Yeah.
Usually it's fluorescent green. I'm not about that, but
Fluorescent green relish. It's great. We don't have that today because we're doing something a little different, but it'll be good.
Right.
All right. So we got the relish, the celery salt.
peppers.
Peppers.
So
Yeah.
some kind of like either jardinera or just regular hot peppers.
Yep.
I think they put like whole tomato slices on there
Yeah.
too.
Big tomato wedges. Mm-hmm.
And the bun is supposed to be a poppy seed bun.
Poppy seed bun. Yeah.
And celery salt.
You already said that. Uh-huh.
No ketchup. Absolutely
No
no
ketchup.
ketchup. That's the rule. Mustard.
Yeah.
Pickles, of course.
Yeah.
You gotta have, like the whole spear is usually what you see on it.
Right.
So.
And then typically, like branded Vienna beef hot dog to cap it off and
Right.
you know.
For marketing.
Yeah. So today we're going to do something a little different because I can't enjoy a traditional Chicago dog anymore since gluten. And so we're going to go ahead and we made some homemade pickles here. You might be wondering what this jar is. And we made them out of whole cucumbers so that we can really get like a nice size bun. And then maybe I'll even throw some poppy seeds on it if I'm feeling crazy. And then we're going to go ahead and build a Chicago dog, making a relish ourselves with the innards of the cucumber that we're scooping out.
Yep.
And we slacked off a little bit. We don't have hot peppers, so that's the only ingredient we're missing. But other than that, we're just going to go ahead and recreate us a nice Chicago dog today.
If anything, it'll be a very weird hot dog that is very, very pickle flavored.
So I just want to kind of show, like, this is what we're going to be working with today. So
And that's like one of the smaller ones in this jar. We
yeah.
really went all in and we're like, oh, we'll have some extras. So we had a cucumber that was probably like this monster, so I just had to cut it up.
So yeah, we got that one that I think we're going to work with, but just to kind of show you like how ridiculous our pickles are.
This was the one I cut in half. It was like this long. Yeah.
So we don't have to take them all out. We're going to go ahead and use that guy and hopefully make this happen. All right, Brett, so I'm just going to slice this in half. And I know this isn't like a competition. It's not like who can make the better Chicago dog, but we're each going to kind of be constructing one. So, you know, keep that in mind.
It's never a competition with her, right? But it's always a competition.
Got our nice buns.
Yep. And just like last time in the zucchini boat video, I was the pro scooper.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen our zucchini boat video, check that out over here.
Yeah, it's a super easy, cheap meal. It's super delicious, and it's good. We got the biggest zucchini ever at the farmer's market.
Oh, yeah, yesterday.
So,
so
good time of the year to do it.
We're just going to make the giant version of that next.
Instead of like a zucchini canoe, it'll be like a zucchini yacht.
Right.
So I'm not going to go terribly deep with this because I basically just want enough room for the hot dog to like jump in and have a party.
So we're really just scraping really the seeds out of the cucumber here.
Yeah.
The soft, really interior of what used to be the cucumber, which is now a pickle.
I'm glad you're explaining this because I'm confident that everyone watching this video is going to be like, wow, I've never thought about making a hot dog with a giant pickle, but man, do I want to.
For the people that love pickles, I'm really trying to help you out and try and get more pickles into your diet.
So some people don't like pickles, and I don't really understand that.
There's a little briny flavor to it.
I think it's a hard category to say you don't like because there's so many different types of pickles. So we have some like garlic dill pickles here.
Yep.
But you could do bread and butter, you could do just dill, you could do like hot pickles. So it's a hard category for me to understand because do you just not like I don't really love bread and butter pickles, but I like almost every other kind of pickle.
Right. There could be a flavor for you. So
All right, so I think you scooped out.
Mine's got significantly more scoopage.
Yeah.
Your walls are much more
sturdier.
Solid there. Yeah. We didn't get a whole lot of relish out of this.
No.
The tomato and right. So we want to do slices with this, right?
No.
For this? No. All right. Good thing you're here. I would have done it wrong.
You kind of want thick slices, I guess, but half moons.
Okay, sure. We have enough room for this in our pickle boats.
Yeah.
I mean buns.
Also, we got this tomato from our farmer yesterday, or from a farmer's market, and it's about the tail end of tomato season. Get them while you can. It's a very sad winter.
Getting them at the grocery store over the winter is not the best strategy.
Not worth it. We usually try to can some tomatoes, so we can just use them.
Okay, so we've got pretty thick slices here on tomatoes.
Yeah.
A little thicker than you'd put on a hamburger.
We'll just do like a 1-2 type thing.
All right,
get
so
some full coverage.
sit in the boat.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh man, we're like half done already.
Yeah, this is an easy one, guys.
We've already like covered the entire board here with juice.
All right, Brett, so I went ahead and I just sauteed our hot dogs.
In a pot?
In a pot.
Why not?
It got the job done. If you're wondering why they don't have grill marks, it's because we're using up the vegan hot dogs from our corn on the cob, but instead of the cob bone, it's a hot dog video. And they just don't do what normal hot dogs do.
So again, we'll see what happens. Much would prefer real hot dogs here. Here's the good stuff.
All right, so basically this video is rapidly coming to a close. That's how easy it is. We didn't promise it would be delicious, we just promised it would be easy. So to get a little more authentic, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put some poppy seeds on it. I know it's not adhered to the bun, but you know what? I'm not gonna spend the next hour with tweezers inserting these poppy seeds into this pickle. I'm not doing it. So you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So I'm just gonna sprinkle them right on top.
Right, anyway. Pretty good coverage.
Yeah, it's just like we got a regular bun here.
And in case you made some poppy seed muffins at one point and you're like, what the heck else do I do with poppy seeds? This is a great use case.
I love poppy seeds.
In all things?
You can make some really good salad dressings with them. You can make like some really good marinades. And then you can toss them in muffins. You can toss them in smoothies. I'm a fan.
All right.
I stan poppy seeds.
Nice.
Okay, so then this is actually one of my very favorite seasonings of all time. I make a really baller pasta salad with this.
Just regular celery salt?
Yeah. And so let me know in the comments below if you want to see my like world famous pasta salad recipe that involves celery salt, because it's one of my favorite things. And I like to go a little heavy on the celery salt. Brett, do you like good coverage?
Right?
Okay.
I think it's a very important component of the dog.
Do you know how upset I get when I go to places and I'm like, I'll take a Chicago dog, and they don't put on my celery salt? I mean, it's basically like I'm gonna throw down.
It's like a lot of places too. It's not just like onesie, twosie.
Or they'll be like, oh, we just ran out. And I'm like, then run out to the store and get some more.
All right, are you a Lines Chicago mustard person, or are you a zigzag?
I'm a zigzag myself.
Okay.
What are you?
I'm a zigzag as well.
Whew. I like the zigzags, yeah. And the extra little dots on the plate, that's just
right.
wasting mustard.
Wow, it's the garnish?
And I could go a little more.
Wow, all right, you're getting...
Yeah, oh yeah, that's...
I'll do it a little bit.
Yeah, see, he knew what was up. Ta-da!
There we go. All right, I think we have all the components. Really, we just have mustard, poppy seeds, celery salt, a lot of pickle and relish component, and we just skipped the peppers. We do have jalapenos, but I was like, the jalapenos are not the right pepper for this. They will dominate the whole hot dog. So.
And if you're trying to come at me and be like, where are your raw onions, girl? He does not eat raw onions.
I'm getting better at it in some dishes, but like straight up, nah, we'll skip it for today.
And especially without a bun to kind of like cut it, you're just gonna be, onion on pickle is a very strong flavor.
Right? Unless you have pickled onions, and then it milds them down a little bit.
All right.
All right, let's dig in.
Are you ready to get messy?
Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty wet, so we'll see. It's a lot of wet ingredients. Wow, it's holding together like pretty well for me.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly not that bad. You get a lot of the same flavors.
It's all the flavors of a Chicago dog with just extra pickle, which I'm not upset about.
And I have mustard all over my nose.
And your hand.
Looking good, yeah.
Like, And our pickles are really good. I haven't tried this batch yet, but it's
Yeah.
like super dill, lots of garlic. So like that's super flavorful. It's not just like a bland pickle.
Yeah, it's holding together pretty well. Pickles were a little bit firm, but they have some play in them, just like a bun would. And I don't taste the horribleness of these vegan hot dogs. And not to say that all vegan hot dogs are horrible, but these are not very good. They smell like the floor of an Ace Hardware, as we showcased in the corn on the cob, but not the cob. It's a corn bone video.
In this, I feel like it just tastes like a hot dog to me. Because let's be real, not all hot dogs are created equal as well.
That's true.
So like a good all beef natural type hot dog is far different from like what they're serving at the ballpark.
Right, and a lot of the Chicago dogs, right? There's a lot of condiment action going on in a Chicago dog. So there's a ton of flavors involved here. So a lot of what you're tasting is a lot of those flavors, which we have all those components.
And I'm getting a good amount of celery salt. Like that extra shakeage is really hitting this home. The poppy seeds are a nice touch because it gives me that crunch that reminds me of like eating a real bun. And we got all the components. I do miss the hot pepper a little bit. I wish we had those.
Yep.
That would be a great addition to this. Don't necessarily think it needs the onions, but if you're a big raw onion person, go ahead and add some. That would be delicious too. The only thing you really can't do with this is put ketchup on it, and that's
It's just not allowed. It's just the way it is.
main limitation I have. But actually, I like this.
I think this is pretty good. This is a great kind of gluten-free, also vegan way to eat a hot dog.
And
That's
I think,
super interesting and like would be really a strong talking point at a picnic, right?
and I think it would actually be a really fun thing to serve at a picnic because you could cut strips and put a toothpick in it so that you had like tomato, hot dog pickle, and then put on the mustard and celery salt, and you would have basically little like kebabs of hot dog, Chicago
that'd be
dogs,
cool too, yeah.
without a bun. So I think the way we did it is like a little gimmicky, hollowing it out, but with regular pickles, you could just make like a little toothpick version of it. And it would be a really fun party favor. And I think, like, you know, if we were having people over for a football game or something, and maybe the Bears are playing the Packers, and the Packers are totally going to win, it would be a really fun thing to serve of, like, yeah, we're in Chicago, and, you know, this is a cool appetizer. So I actually, I would say I recommend this, oddly enough.
Right.
I think this is a really fun dish. I think you could do a lot with it. And like I said, you don't have to get giant pickles and make it the way we did. You could just make those little kebabs. And honestly, I think this would go over well for anybody who likes Chicago dogs. And if they don't like Chicago dogs, are they even your friend?
Or, I mean, you could make it anyway, right? You can put a lot of really cool, interesting things on hot dogs.
Right, but Chicago dog is the most superior version of fun hot dogs.
It is today anyway.
Don't even look at me, Cincinnati, with your chili dogs. I don't even want to talk to you today. Today is Chicago's time to shine.
Get that skyline out of here, right? I'm going to finish the rest of this hot dog, and we're going to get out of here. So.
All right, so that wraps up this week's video. We're both covered in mustard, and we're going to actually go eat the rest of these. So go ahead and leave a comment down below if you've ever had a Chicago dog, and if you haven't, let us know what your favorite hot dog is. Also, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so that you can see when we post more of these fun videos. And if you want to see some of our recent favorites, go ahead and click the videos over here, down there. Thanks for tuning in this week, guys. Bye!
Bye!